Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Goddess Tulsa After Dark. This is where you let your hair down, get you a beverage, prop your feet up or down. Now it's time to hit the like. Are you subscribed? Don't forget to hit that cash app because it's After Dark with the Goddess. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? I hope all is well. We are definitely back. We are back and we are better. Okay? Back and we are better. Okay, so listen. Tonight we are going to discuss the Debbie Collier case. If you guys don't know about Debbie Collier, she was unalived and it was a lot going on. I know she sent her daughter some money, and it was just a whole big melee. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. Go ahead and give us 30 seconds, and we'll be right back. All right, so there's been more details that has come out about the story. So I did want to just go ahead and give you guys some updates, okay? So Debbie, chilling new twist in Debbie Collier's timeline after crime profiler points to red flag before her bizarre unalivement. It has been more than a month since Debbie Collier charred remains were found in a ravine in Georgia. Cops have been piecing together a timeline as they try to establish what happened to the mom, 59, in her final moments. Collier was found unalive on September 11th, less than 24 hours after she was last seen shopping at a Family Dollar store in Clayton, around 70 miles from her Athens home. Her daughter, Amanda Bearden, and her boyfriend, Andrew Gurich, moved to the city from Maryland 2 days before Collier vanished. Habersham County Sheriff investigator George Carson said the pair had been living with her brother. Bearden and Gritch have not been identified as suspects. Neither has been accused of any wrongdoing. The pair have vehemently denied any involvement in Collier's unalivement. They returned just days before Collier supposedly wired $2,385 to Bearden via Venmo. A message that was sent alongside the transaction said, "They are not going to let me go." Collier also mentioned that there was a key to the home underneath a flower pot. The amount was very close to what Gurich owed in probation fines. Two police sources told. Criminal profiler and private investigator Jason Jensen told us that the revelation could be a big red flag if it's accurate, but cops stressed that the figure may have been skewed by transaction fees. Oh my goodness. Okay, so listen, guys, it is definitely heating up. Things are definitely, in my opinion, this is how I feel. I feel that the daughter and that boyfriend need to be investigated. Oh yeah, they need to be investigated. Let's just be honest. Okay? So, we'll continue. Cops revealed that Bearden received the payment, but it's not known where the funds went. It's presumed that Collier sent the money while sitting in the parking lot of the dollar store. Collier was in the Family Dollar shop for over 10 minutes, where she bought a tote bag, a tarp, a refillable torch lighter, a poncho, and paper towels. Cops said she appeared to be calm and not in fear of anything while she was shopping. But what happened to Collier after she left the store remains a mystery. Now, listen here, guys. This is tough. This is tough. But give us a minute. I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of audio because I'll read the story and I'll give you guys audio. So bear with.
Naked, burned, and dumped in the Georgia woods. That was the fate of Georgia mother Debbie Collier. Her last act was just as bizarre and disturbing, a $2,395 Venmo deposit to her daughter. It came with an eerie message. They are not going to let me go. Love you. There was a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door. No explanation, no apparent reason for the cash, no answers to the mystery her mother left behind. Only a shroud of fear and confusion. What?
All right. Now, with that being said, these are the details that investigators have given away. They got the money. The mother sent the money, you know? But listen, let's go ahead and go back to the disappearance, okay? Mystery disappearance. In the hours leading up to his wife's disappearance, Steve Collier told police he had been working at the stadium of the nearby Georgia Bulldogs, helping to park cars. Steve said he last saw his wife the night before she vanished. He said they slept in different bedrooms due to his snoring. He said his wife's car was still in the driveway when he left for work at 9 a.m. on September the 10th. He worked until 4 p.m. before Debbie was reported missing 2 hours later after being alerted to the Venmo message by Bearden. Cops have narrowed the window of Collier's death between 3:19 p.m. on September the 10th and 12:44 p.m. on September 11th, when her body was found. Investigators ruled Collier's death a homicide according to a redacted report. Okay. Was she targeted? They said it happened as if it was targeted and not the work of a serial killer, unaliver. Investigators also said that there was no sign of kidnapping. Bearden told detectives that her mom didn't have any suicidal thoughts. Police found Collier lying on her back and grasping a tree with her right hand. Jensen speculated that it seemed as if Collier was trying to crawl away from someone. He said, if it's your own volition, you're usually at peace with the act and you're not trying to escape something. Questions remain. The findings from Collier's autopsy have been published, and Jensen warned that it could be weeks before the results are revealed. Several questions still remain surrounding her death, Jensen warned. It's not known if the unaliver used lighter fluid to set Collier alight or if they torched her clothing. Jensen said, I will want to know if they were trying to burn her or her clothing. If it looks like they tried to use an accelerant, I want to see that as well. It's easy to determine because you would be able to know from the telltale burn signs if there was gasoline used. Cops also revealed that Collier's smashed cell phone was also found in the woods by the highway. Jensen said the device could contain details that could help detectives in trying to identify her unaliver. It's not known why Collier's phone was smashed or who carried out the act, but Jensen speculated that it would have no significance if her unaliver was a stranger. Jensen said, "It tells me that there's information on the phone that the killed unaliver was concerned about. The first inclination it is to think that there's something harmful on the phone. If they destroy it, investigators cannot find out who the unaliver communicated with." Jensen said that cell phone tower data will help the truth come out as investigators trawl through digital evidence to find out who Collier was in contact with before her unalivement. The FBI is assisting local law enforcement on the probe, but there is no evidence that the federal agency is leading the investigation. Habersham County Chief Deputy Murray Kogod told reporters they wanted to see if they could review the case to see if there's any way to assist us. Okay. We are the lead agency, but we always welcome our counterparts to assist us, and we have received a lot of help from different agencies, including the GBI FBI in Athens, Clark County. Jensen said FBI agents will be able to offer specialized digital forensic capabilities. Okay. And that's that story right there, guys. It's a lot going on. Let me just tell you guys this. If you guys are out, if you are doing any traveling or anything like that, if you are meeting someone new, please, please, please let someone know. If you have an inclination that, your partner is, you feel like something is going to happen, go ahead and make that police report. Go ahead and make that police report. Do not stand by. Do not, it's going to, no, let someone know. Let someone know that you really seriously care about. And not only that, there are resources, 988. If you find yourself in a tizzy, dial 988 if you're feeling suicidal or anything like that. But if you have an emergency, please dial 911 as quickly as possible. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we want everybody to be safe. We want everybody to be safe. And as we know, this day and age, we really, you don't know what to expect from people. The way people are moving and shaking nowadays, you really don't know. And that's just keeping it honest, Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll listen to a little bit more of this clip, Chilling Clues and Developing Case of Debbie Collier. Okay, and this is just a recap, guys. This is just a recap. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go on a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. Support Black Queens. Your goddess sends gratitude to you today. Thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. You could be anywhere, but you are here with your host, Queen Tulsa. If you're a new subscriber, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, we definitely appreciate you. We really hope you enjoy the show. We'll be back with you. All right, and we are back. And thank you all for definitely staying with us during that commercial break as we have to pay the bills. But let's get into this recap. Let's go.
Happened? Somewhere in the trail of clues she left behind is the answer to Debbie's murder. Here's what we know. Let's see what you can make of this. I'm Chris. Thanks for watching True Crime Recaps. I'm so glad you have a few minutes to lend your detective skills to this baffling case.
All right, guys. So what we're doing is we're just going to get a recap from another creator. I like to see different points of views. Any information that may come that I may have missed or you may have missed. Now we have that opportunity. Let's get into it.
Our recap starts on September 10th, 2022 in Clayton, Georgia. A security camera caught Debbie doing a little shopping at a Family Dollar store. A red reusable tote bag, 2 rolls of paper towels, a blue tarp, a poncho in case of rain, and a disposable lighter. A quick glance.
Okay, now remember I told y'all she went to the store and she's on camera. In my opinion, from what I saw, she didn't seem like, it was something going on. I didn't notice any outlandish behavior. I didn't see her um, really make any movement or anything like that that would tip me off to think, oh my God, what is really going on? Okay, but we'll continue.
Glance at her cart and you might assume she was planning a camping trip. On the other hand, it was football game day and Debbie was wearing a visor and a red Georgia Bulldogs jersey. So you might think she was gearing up for a tailgate. She was calm and friendly, but didn't chat with the cashier about her plans. At 3:09 p.m., she left the store. Minutes later, at 3:17, her daughter Amanda got a Venmo alert, a $2,395 cash deposit.
Okay, so this is my thing. What really bothers me is, okay, now the mother's shopping. Um, she spends money. She sends money. And what happens next, guys?
And a bizarre message. They are not going to let me go. Love you. There is a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door. The Venmo account was in her stepfather Steve's name, but her parents shared it. So she called her mom for answers. She didn't pick up. 2 minutes after the Venmo was sent, Debbie pulled out of the Family Dollar parking lot, heading south on the highway. Hours later, she would be dead. Debbie was a strong Southern working mama. Office.
All right. What do you guys think? What's going on? Do you think that what do you guys think about the father? Do you guys think that the father could possibly have something to do with it?
Manager at a real estate agency Monday through Friday, supper on the table every night, fussing over her husband and grown kids daily. She wasn't prone to moody, silent disappearances. But on that Saturday night, there was no cheerful, smiling Debbie bustling around the house, listening to her favorite music. There were no messages of explanation. There was only the bizarre Venmo. And after that, only silence. Her family didn't need to wait around to know she wasn't coming back with apologies. By 6:08 p.m., the county police were at the house getting the details. Was anything missing?
Wow. Yes. You know what? Listen here. Hello, Cinnamon. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, this story has really been, it's really been heavy on me because my thing is she was a mom, she had children. And then, when you talk about money being exchanged on Venmo, it just seems way too calculated. I mean, what are your thoughts, Cinnamon? Do you think that it's calculated? And then this is another thing. I know that the daughter and the boyfriend, they seem, they're standing out to me, but not as much as that father is. Because this is the thing. They have an account together, the mother and the father, right? And then they have an account together, so they share it. So my thing is, did he what was their relationship like? You know what I mean? When first heard, I thought cartel or organized crime. I'm leaning more towards organized crime because the cartel, and I don't know anything about the cartel, but I know that they're a little cleaner than this. I don't think that the cartel, in my opinion, would do a money transfer or something like that. I'm not sure. Did she have any gambling addictions? I don't think that she was, on drugs or anything. But let's go ahead and listen to what our friend has to say.
Did she seem disturbed or upset? No and no. What they didn't know at the time was that an officer had already spotted her van near an old logging road off the highway. He noted it around 5 p.m. but thought nothing of it. Debbie's car was in the shop after an accident in August. Here's what you need to know about that. Her sister told police Debbie's car was hit by a paint can that flew off a truck in front of her. Apparently, the driver asked her not to get the police involved because he was on parole and wasn't supposed to be driving. That might mean nothing, but...
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I have to speak up. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So it was one day I was driving and I don't know where I was going. But long story short, it was a white van behind me and I guess he was like driving too close or something. But what happened was he grazed my car. And when he got out, he was like, I'm on a run or whatever. He was like, I'll pay for it or whatever, whatever. And so we had exchanged numbers. He had called my phone. Okay, that was his number. But I had an encounter like that. He was on the run, but he did get my car fixed. Okay. But this is not about me. This is about Debbie. Let's get back into it.
But in a case this baffling, everything is something until it's not. In any case, that incident is why she was driving around in a rented black Chrysler van on her last day alive. It was a new model with all the bells and whistles, including Sirius XM radio. That proved to be useful for something other than finding your favorite music. It also pointed police to her body. Just after noon on September 11th, Sirius customer service pinpointed the van, some 13.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Let's go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Goddess Tulsa After Dark. This is where you let your hair down, get you a beverage, prop your feet up or down. Now it's time to hit the like. Are you subscribed? Don't forget to hit that Cash App because it's After Dark with the Goddess.
Yeah. So crazy. So crazy. But see, mine was like in the city limits. Like I was in the city. So I was like in town. It wasn't like on a dark road or on an off road, but I have been in that situation. So when you say, okay, well, something flew off the car and hit your car, but then they don't want you to call the police because they're on the run. I've experienced that. Like in real life, in my adult life. I want to say it was last year. Absolutely. Because he had just grazed my car, but only thing it needed was paint. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get back into it, guys. Okay. Are y'all enjoying this content? Let me know if you're enjoying the content. And let me know if we should continue to keep following this story. I mean, even when they catch the unaliver, should we follow the court case? Y'all go ahead and sound off in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and play the video.
Miles away from the Family Dollar store, and the location she chose was about 60 miles from her home in Athens. Not long after Sirius tracked down the van, police notified Amanda that a car matching the description had been found. She arrived on the scene and police say she fell into hysterics, saying it was her mother's. At the same time, officers and tracking dogs fanned out into the woods. About a quarter mile away from the unlocked van, they spotted Debbie's new red tote next to.
Wow. Okay, so this right here is getting strange. This is getting strange and strange and strange. Indeed. Okay, so we'll follow the story. All right, we got Sonya maybe up in here. Hey, Sonya, how are you? You guys make sure you're following Sonya's channel. Sonya says, hit the like button, please. All right, there we go. All right. And I'll drop the link here in a little bit because we don't have that much more on the video. And then that way you guys can come up, we can sound off, we can engage, we can give our, opinion. But ladies, let's stay safe. Whatever it is that we got to do, if you got to get some mace, if you got to get that little pointy thing on your phone, on your keychain, whatever it is, I want y'all to be safe because the holidays are coming up. If y'all know anything about the holidays, this is usually the time when those people that like to take things that don't belong to them, this is their season. Their season is coming up. Okay, let's get into it.
An uprooted tree. What was left of a fire was there too. A strange place to burn something, and what was it? A blue tarp was also found further down the embankment, partially burned. Debbie's body was found on her back at the bottom of the embankment. naked, her stomach charred, a small tree clutched in her right hand. A deliberate and personal act. That's what investigators are calling it. If that's true,
what else would it be? What else would it be? Is there, I mean, what was polite about this situation? You know, then they find her tarp in the woods. I mean, my thing is, she was going on a camping trip, or she was going to have some type of encounter. I mean, that's the only thing. The way it's coming off to me is somebody lured her there and said that we're about to have a wild time. We're about to have a wild. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody said we're about to have a wild time. Let's go on out here and get on up in these streets and do the thing. Cinnamon says, "Hi, Sonya Mabia." Okay, now get into it, y'all. Let's listen.
Let's take a look at the people closest to her. The Venmo deposit was probably not a surprise to 36-year-old Amanda Bearden. Her mom had been sending her money off and on since early August, but
okay, we got to figure out, why was the mother sending her money? What was that arrangement about? What was the money for? What was the money about? Because the amount of money that she sent was close, if not equal to Amanda's boyfriend's probation fines. And Lord knows I don't want to think this, but Lord knows I don't want to think that this woman gave her mama up so this man can get up off probation. Let's talk about it. But our friends give us some more information. We're going to listen.
Police told Fox News the final deposit was very close to the amount her boyfriend, Andrew Geigrich, owed in probation fees. Let's talk about that relationship for a second. Court docs published by the New York Post paint a picture of a woman unlucky in love. Arrests for battery, faking a drug test, and violent arguments with a series of boyfriends were the norm. In the late spring of 2021, she got into it with Andrew, who is a former amateur mixed martial arts fighter. After that blowout, the Post published a photo of the disturbing note he left behind, threatening, if you...
Oh my guys. He says, like you lying ass, don't ever contact me again. Listen, I gotta show y'all this. This dude, his penmanship is really taking me out. Here, let me see something right quick. His penmanship is like really taking me out right now. Like, it is just not given. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can't I can't bring it up. I don't want to show any of that. I don't even want to risk any of that showing on here, and then I get in trouble. So what I'm gonna do is, here we'll read some of the comments because I don't want to get behind. Cinnamon says, police said tree cut, not ripped. What the F? Sounds so torturous. It's looking that way. If you're on dope, or someone you love's on dope, or someone brings you dope to your community, rest assured there will be violence and death. Absolutely. Listen here, it's with that, and then you have, and let's just say this. Let's just say the daughter and the boyfriend, they get into it. And so when you mix that with an attitude, oh my God, that right there. Oh, that's a combination that you don't want. Oh no, ma'am. No, listen, and I'm a recovering addict. Okay? And the violence doesn't mean physical. It could be verbal or anything like that, But we'll go ahead. We'll keep going.
You or your family ever come near me again, I will hurt them. But by the time Debbie disappeared in September 2022, the couple had patched things up. Only a few days before Debbie's disappearance, reports say they moved from Maryland back to Athens, Georgia, to live in a house owned by her stepfather. Speaking of him, he didn't seem to have any contact with his wife the day she was murdered. He says he last saw her when they said goodnight on September the 9th.
Now listen here. Listen here. This is the thing. When you start talking about the spouse, now this is where it gets sticky, because okay, the spouse is like the closest one to the other person, to the other spouse. Okay, y'all not sleeping in the same bed. Okay, girl, like something isn't adding up, because who was all in the house? Sonia says, did the daughter unalive her? You know, that's a good question. That's a good question, because as we heard, you know, she was sending the daughter money and money and money. Okay, well, was there one point, you know, what was there a greater amount of money that she was asking for, and that was the only thing that she could give her? You know what I'm saying? So we got to definitely dissect this. And we've got to keep our ears cleaned out. So y'all make sure y'all get those Q-tips and clean your ears out, because we need to listen for all the details, okay?
He snores, so the couple slept in separate rooms. When he left early the next morning, he didn't see her, but says he saw her rented van in the driveway. Video shows him.
Okay, well, this is the thing. If I wake up in the morning and I don't see my spouse where he would usually be, okay, well, now I'm about to go looking, because where are you at? Where are you? You know, I want my morning kiss, you know? But let's go.
Him parking vehicles for the University of Georgia football game that day from 9 a.m. to a little after 4 that afternoon. Unlike their daughter, the couple has no official history of domestic abuse, but a neighbor told the New York Post that she heard a commotion at the Collier house the night before she was reported.
And that's where it starts. The neighbor said that it was a commotion going on at Debbie's house. It was a commotion going on. Okay, so now that draws me back to the father when he says, oh, well, I got up this morning to go and do such and such, go park cars or whatever. You got into it with her last night. Okay. If she wasn't where you say she was, in my opinion, my mind will go off as to, well, damn, let me check and see if she's good, because I know we weren't last night, allegedly. Right? I'm going to go and circle that house. I'm going to go and look for her. I'm not going to sit. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to twiddle my fingers. I am going to see, where is my spouse, right? But we'll keep going.
Reported missing. And that wasn't the first time. The same neighbor says a young woman visited on some nights and weekends, and with her came loud screaming and fighting. Who that was?
All right. So that brings me back to that daughter. That daughter, I'm assuming that this daughter is spoiled. You know, mom, okay, mom say no, go to daddy, or daddy say no, you go to mom, playing those little games. You know, playing those, trying to pit the parents against each other. And if she did that, that is very sick and very low of her. For the very woman that gave you birth, the very woman is the reason why you're here. What the heck is wrong with you? You know, what is wrong with you? I don't know what's crossing these folks' mind. Like, what will possess you to have these feelings? I mean, just from these actions right here. The neighbor. Oh, and speaking of the neighbor, not to jump off the topic, but I'm watching this movie on Netflix. It's called The Watchers. The Neighbors, They the Watchers or something. We're gonna have to get into that after we get finished talking about this, y'all. But that neighbor is a looky-loo. Okay. And what do we know about looky-loos? They're going to look anytime something is going on. You might as well say the lady should have applied for the neighborhood watch because her headlights were on and her antennas was up. And she says that there's a young lady, which we all know could possibly be Amanda because that's her mom, comes over there. And when she comes over there, it's the hula, hoopla. Now they getting into it. Now it's a commotion. Now it's getting loud in the house. Now it's getting loud. Now you're causing commotions for the neighbors. But our friend is tell us what they said.
Woman might have been isn't verified. In December 2020, Debbie posted a few selfies of some cuts and bruises on her face. And by way of explanation, she says she face planted on the sidewalk. A handy excuse? Maybe. But experts say a fall would explain her injuries. Debbie also had a 33-year-old son, Jeffrey. Until his sister and her boyfriend moved home, they were living with him in Maryland. This case is still developing, and we all have plenty of questions. What did she mean by they won't let her go? She had no history of mental illness and never talked about suicide. Was the last Venmo sent by her from her phone? And speaking of her phone, what do the call logs reveal?
That's what I want to know. And see, now they say she has a son, and they say the daughter and the daughter's boyfriend was living with the son in Maryland. And then they moved down to, Athens with where her mom is in that area. That don't sound right. Now, I'm not trying to include that brother, but listen here. What if, they all devised a plan up there and said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. And so we all can't go down at once. How about y'all go down and y'all do the do and y'all get settled and then I'll come down? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of every possible angle and situation. And at this point, nobody is, I'm not marking nobody off. I'm not marking nobody off. I'm just not. This is too close to comfort for me to be marking people off. But we'll go ahead and let our friend finish tell us what's going on.
The charring on her stomach is an ominous detail, but what was her cause of death? Was any DNA found on her body or in her rental? As of this recording, no suspects have been named, and the family hasn't had too much to say about it either. Although a search warrant was served on a few locations, including the house Amanda and Andrew share. But that's also a standard move and not necessarily indicative of anything. Right now, all we can do is just wait and see what news is released in the coming days and weeks.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll wait for the news to come out, and but I'm still going to speculate. I'm still going to try to see it from every angle. I'm still going to oh my goodness, I'm still trying to process it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in case you guys want to come down. If you guys, come on down. Okay, if you guys want to come on down, sound off. I will open up the panel to where you guys can come up, sound off, and we can engage. Give me some tips on what I could do to make this better and make this engaging for all of us. And also, I want to also go into that movie, The Watchers. I believe that's the movie that I'm watching, and it's like 7 episodes. I'm on season 1, and child, when I tell you that movie, that situation, it was getting good, but until I went to sleep, and that's the only thing, y'all. I really don't even do the TV because when I watch TV, I end up getting sleepy. And I will go to sleep on the movie, and I would just have to, start it back over and start it from where, I stopped at. But listen here, guys. Okay, we have Sonia up in the building. Hey, Sonia, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
Oh, girl, this Debbie Collier. What are your thoughts about this Debbie Collier situation? Her sending her daughter the money, her son, her daughter's boyfriend being on probation, his fees needed to be paid. The money that was sent to the Venmo was close to the amount of what that cost. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on that?
Well, to be honest, I had seen that, like, I think that was on the news or something. I need channel one of them, but first of all, why would you send your daughter, a message saying, "Here goes some money"? I mean, they won't let me go, and then you, I don't know, whatever she sent the $2,000, 200, whatever the money was, to her daughter, and don't say nothing else. I don't believe that. I believe her daughter and her daughter allegedly had something to do with that. Cause if that been my mom, she wouldn't have sent me no text. They not gonna let me go. When did kidnappers let you go on your phone to text anybody to say anything and send them some money, but not give it to them? I don't believe that. Cause ain't no way in the world that happened. If that had changed my mama, she'd have told me something that only I could have caught. Like little hints that she know I would catch, like say something like, wait, she would have said something to me and I would have known, hold on, something ain't right. I'd have been at the police station. Automatic. Hey, this is what my mom sent me. This is what she meant. We need to go find her right now. I don't believe that, dog, at all. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't.
Well, you know what? You make a
Sounds
very
like
good point there, Sonya. You make a very good point because why did the daughter not go immediately to the police station as soon as she got that? And if so, if she didn't, I have questions.
yeah, because I mean, why would you say they not gonna let me go? Cause I've been like a lot. I like a lot of crime stories, a lot of crime shows, and when they kidnap you, they not gonna give you your phone to text anybody. They gonna say something to the people if they wanted money or anything. They're not gonna give the person they done kidnap. Unless they got like like say show me they alive, they have like a newspaper with the date with your picture on there to show you that yeah, this person is still alive. But they not gonna let that person get their cell phone and text you and send you some money. Why they do that at?
Exactly. Cinnamon High says it's definitely weird. It could be the cryptic like hostage or like they won't let me go in and pay the rehab bill. But you know what? This is my thing. Even with ransom, they don't even operate like that. You know, when you have them
Mm-mm.
hackers and stuff, and then they want ransom, they don't operate like that, do they?
Nope. Cause I seen like a lot of people, like a lot of like I said, I watch crime shows. And 9 times out of 10, if they got you held for hostage, like you overseas, America don't negotiate with terrorists. We all know that. But
Right.
they will have them with a newspaper or something with the date on there, like the day's date, what they face, and they looking crazy. But they showed, yeah, this person is still alive. We ain't did nothing to them yet. They never gave them a phone, access to their bank account to send no type of money to their family and not give it to them, then why you kidnap them if you didn't want money? I'm confused on that. That's the first for that to happen. Then you said she sent that amount to match her what her daughter needed. That was red flag number two right there for me. I'm sorry. That story sound made up. Any investigator would have looked at that and be like, no. I'm gonna need both of y'all to come in because something don't seem right with this story at all.
Exactly.
If that happened, that's a first for me to see. Uh,
Wow.
if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it.
Exactly. Hey,
I'm
Sonya, I have a
sorry.
question. Sonya.
Don't try to game. You don't know what you're doing.
Hey, Sonya, I have a question for you.
Huh?
Do you like our new set? Can you see it? Sonya. Sonya.
Yeah.
Okay, you like it? I can
Let me
see
leave
you.
out, come back in.
Okay. Oh, here. I think I'm gonna have to sit on this side because
I think it's my phone. It ain't you. I think it's mine.
it's yours. Okay, here. That's our new set. So we
Okay.
got
Is that
we
better?
let's see.
I think it's mine. My end.
Look, I bought a new teacup. So like when we have tea, I can have my little tea. I got this from the dollar. I got this from Restore. Here, I'm gonna show y'all. So I got this from the Restore show. My little teacup. Look, I think this was $3, and then this was one. So whenever we do tea. Okay, here I come, Sonya. So the money that y'all give me and the money that I be making, I be investing into our new set.
My
Okay.
damn God. It's playing games. See that.
Okay. Cinnamon ha 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 says exactly. They imply daughter knows who they are. Exactly. Nope. Agreed. Okay. She said hello. Oh, the pumpkin. Oh, actually, so this right here, this is a Himalayan salt light, and it changes like 7 different colors. Is this relaxing for you, Sonya? Uh-oh, Sonya. Yeah. So this is our set right here, guys. This is our zen. We come up in here, we do our show, you know, we just chilling. Be a buddy, not a bully. Okay, we got all that set up in here. It's a cool, relaxed environment. How do y'all like it? Is it easy for y'all? Do y'all think that y'all can come to the show and really enjoy the show with this vibe? Hey honey, what you looking for? The black stuff. Holster for the gun? Okay. You like it? All right. Here, let me drop the link for Sonya again. I think she was having issues with her phone. But yeah, with this Debbie Collier situation, y'all, this is something that I mean, this could happen to anybody. This could happen to anybody. We definitely have to stay prayed up. And like I said, if it's something going on, y'all reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. You know, you feeling a little strange. Reach out. You love it? Cool. Do you see it? Do you see the light changing as we go? That purple. Oh my God, that purple just really gets me going. Yes. It's just so relaxing. It's just so zen. Oh, y'all want to see the garage? Listen here. I'm gonna show y'all the garage. I might have to go in on my other phone, but my family actually cleaned the garage out today. So listen, we have a new studio, guys. I think I'll probably show it tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll show it tomorrow. But we have got, oh my goodness, we have got great. Okay, you do? Here, I can show it to y'all. All right, Sonya, you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Here, I told them that I was going to show them the garage. Let me see if I can come in from
Okay.
my. Um. Uh-oh. Okay, so go ahead, Sonia. Finish what you were saying. I'm just gonna come in from the other phone and show everybody show y'all the garage.
Okay. Now all I was saying was that I seen like a lot of crime, like I said, crime movies, crime shows, whatever. And it's my first time seeing where that the kidnappers or people who will take you, whatever they want to call it, uh, will let the person they took use their cell phone to send any type of message or send any type of money to their family members. It was like, what was the purpose of them being, snatched or whatever if they was gonna allow them to do that? That makes no sense to me. Girl, if you don't clean that garage, child, girl, messy. Okay, I like that little lamp back there, the little shade thing. Okay, now that's neat. Hey, now that, but child, girl, you need to go there and clean up. Messy, messy, messy. Now, cinnamon, how you doing? But no, it don't make sense. That's like the first time I ever heard of that. But okay, cause that will be a first. I seen like when they, snatch people, they show that they still alive
Hmm.
that day. But who knows? But clean your garage.
My garage is clean.
Good, that's messy.
It's messy.
To me, that's messy. That'll irk my nerves right there.
No, I still gotta, put stuff in certain places, but so far it's clean. They moved it all around. Like,
No, man. That'll kick my OCD in quick as hell. I be in there just picking up stuff, moving stuff around, making it neat.
oh well, we might need you to come on over and help us on out.
Hell no. I'm
See,
a neat
look,
freak. Anything that look like that look messy and junky to me, I can't do.
Sonya, maybe you got to be here in person, but no, this is way better than what it was before. Like way better. Um,
There ain't no lot of girl stop. There ain't no lot of space. That ain't looking good. No. No, no,
yeah,
no, 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 ma'am.
yes,
My
you know.
best friend used to hate me. I used to go to her house and I go in her room and I see her looking messed up. I used to go in there and clean up when she got her work to my, you been in my room? Yes. I say I couldn't look at it on the ground. I could not do it anymore. I
Oh,
just straightened up. But
Sonya,
girl, get out of my room. I said, clean your room. What the hell?
Sonya, I need a donation.
What's that?
Green
What the
fees.
hell is green feed?
You already know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I bought this. I thought it was so cute. I was like, you know how my jar of smoke had
Yeah.
dropped, so I got another one.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, I didn't even show you this. Hold on. So this is like a little water system that I purchased. So all the money that I'll be getting, I'll be buying stuff for the set. So this is like a water system. Oh shit.
Uh, yeah, that'll
I,
get on my nerves. I'm trying to find me like a little table. and like a little chair and stuff to sit up on.
Yeah.
Now, like, cause somehow I broke my ring light. The ring light works, but I broke the little thing that you open your phone up. That little
Uh-huh.
part snapped off. You know I'm pissed off.
Yes.
Oh, mm, mm. You seen my video?
No, I did not. Actually, if you give me a second, we can do like a watch party.
Child did that long time ago.
When you did it this morning.
Yep, when I got it, cause I ain't know what time the mailman going around. Cause we get like, well, I know our main mailman like come early, but they have like other people come through. They run later than him, so I ain't know what time he was gonna run. But he ran on his regular time, so I had my package in the door, and I looked down like, why? You sure right. But I had got it, and I went live and showed everybody everything, and like, okay, okay,
Did you like it? You like your
yeah,
gifts?
yeah.
Period. So with your feet massager deal, you just got to get batteries.
I
I don't know
got
what.
100 triple A, I mean double A battery. I
Okay.
just bought. Had my
That's
feet nowhere to go. I said, should I stay cold? Let me get my little feet up in here and get warm right quick.
yeah.
And I was looking for that book. I said, oh, she didn't give me the Virgo book. I want to see what the hell it had to say
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll have to
about
get.
me.
I'm gonna have to send it to you.
I said, I want to see what the hell it got to say about me. I know a lot of Virgos, so they might be saying it about them. Then my baby, she a Virgo.
Yeah,
And I don't know. They may talk about them, but they can't say nothing about me that I don't already know about me.
that part. So listen,
And they
Sonya.
talking about King, T.I. son. I was like, oh, he was September Virgo. And I look, his birthday August 25th. I said, oh God, he a
Yeah,
August Virgo. I said, I like him.
listen. So listen.
He August Virgo. Hop out,
Are you
hop
ready
out,
for
hop out,
tomorrow's?
hop out.
Are you
Huh?
ready for tomorrow's Sunday social?
Oh yeah.
What and you think that okay, so maybe we should keep the topics a surprise, or maybe we should just let the people know what me I can let them know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow, and then you can let them know what you're talking about tomorrow.
What you talking about?
Let's see. I actually had a lot. So I was gonna talk about T.I. and that comedian Charleston White from Texas.
Hmm.
I was
Yeah.
gonna I was gonna bring him up. I was gonna bring a clip of Kanye up. Um, I was gonna bring some education up about these educators that have been arrested for child X crimes. Gonna bring that
Yeah.
up. And this guy that decided that he was going to be gender fluid um to get a service half off.
Mm.
Hmm. What you gonna talk about? And you know you can bring more than one. But I'm
Yeah, right
curious.
now. All I got is about that some 13-pound baby.
13-pound babies. What?
That
Somebody
they
had a
got
13
for the
baby.
transsexuals. Yeah, for them
Huh?
transsexuals, them little plastic babies, they play too much.
No.
Remember a
So
picture
okay.
I sent you?
No. What happened? What was on it?
Oh, they talking about they got a little I would say plastic silicone. I don't know what type it is, but but they talking about they giving transsexuals an experience of having a baby. And I'm trying to figure out what woman having a baby that come out her booty hole during the pregnancy. The disrespect of it all. And you got to push it all the way up in there. And it, what they do that at?
All
And they said,
right. And I'll,
like 13 pounds or 13 inches. One of them. I forgot which one it was, but they play entire. It's the disrespect for me. That's very disrespectful to any trans woman to tell them you have an experience to have a baby. But what woman have a baby like that? Come on.
well,
Come
listen, we're
on.
gonna find out. Listen, we're gonna find out tomorrow, guys. Make sure you follow Sonya. Sonya, let the people know where they can follow you at on all platforms.
Well, I'm on Instagram. I'm barely on Facebook, YouTube, and I also got a Reddit page. I got about me dream walking. Oh, Queen, I would tell you where you go. Okay. Jessica asked me about the social media over there, and I said that I was gonna let her know. But I had said it on my live that the social media that's there is way different. I just know about one, which is YouTube. It ain't red. It ain't got that little play button sign or whatever it is on the side. It's just blue. It's got YouTube, but it's blue. And a difference is that you don't get paid when you get 1,000 subscribers. You get paid about by the people you get paid $1 for every subscriber, and you get paid $2. Uh, what's that? No, for every subscriber you get paid $2. But people go click on your video, you get paid $1 for that, and you don't get paid in the middle of the month, twice a month, what they pay you on YouTube. Once you finish your live, cause I went live, cause I thought it was a joke. I went live, I was just talking. You know me. When you in, it'll tell you this what was on there, this what was on there, and this what can go into your bank account that day. It ain't like a week or two of have YouTube pay you here. You get paid that same day there, automatic. And I was like, are
Yeah,
you kidding?
that sounds very cool. But
Huh?
listen, let's make that a day where we go to
Okay.
your live and then you inform us. Okay, y'all want to learn how to make money? Me and Sonya is going to be working behind the scenes to get her thumbnail up. Be looking out for a video next week on how you can make money and get that money deposited into your account that same day. Okay, Sonya, let the people know where your channel is. Your channel is.
You follow me, Sonya Mabia. My name that's on her, SONYAMAB as in boy, EYA. I am on YouTube. Um, I'll talk about mental health and other things, but mental health is one of them that I do talk about. And if you need somebody to talk to or you got questions, ask me and I will answer. And I will give you my opinion about it.
Absolutely. So listen, guys, this was a great show. Make sure you're following Sonya. Maybe her name is definitely on the screen. She's the channel moderator and head of security. And baby, she is also a channel member. So if you want to enjoy the perks with us, definitely sign up. Make sure you like, share,
Yep.
and subscribe. Check that community wall because as she's going live, I'll post it on our community wall so you guys can attend as well. We are about building each other up. We're about women empowerment. Listen here, we cool, fun, and sexy, but we also can get down to the real hot topics and the real talks of and the real uncomfortable conversations. So you can get all of that here. I want to definitely thank you all for coming out today to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show and my co-host Sonya Mabia. when she's available. All right, guys, we are out. Bye.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Goddess Tulsa After Dark. This is where you let your hair down. Get you a beverage. Prop your feet up or down. Now it's time to hit the like. Are you subscribed?